Came out of the bush. They fired at the boot of the car. Ahead of us, 5 of them came out of the bush. Another 2 came from the rear. My daughter screamed, "Mommy, Daddy, what's going on?" There was no time to say a word. They marched us through into the bush, firing into the sky. They hit me on my chest, hit my daughter on her head. Blood oozed. At this time, it was better to kill me. I shouted at one of the armed men. His response was hell. He went straight for my private part, tore my dress with his gun. The others ripped my dresses. I was left with my undies. My husband and my daughter started crying. 2 of them dug their teeth into my breast. While attending a secondary school in Adamawa, I had lived with some Fulani, so I understood a few Fulani words. I started bleeding, at least for my daughter. To my shock, at gunpoint, they removed the dress of my little girl. One of them carried her on his head as a baby, on his head as my baby struggled, shouting, "Daddy, Mommy, what's going on? Help me!" I could not help myself. We marched for 9 hours. I was half naked. My daughter was totally naked. Her tears was like a stream of blood on her cheeks. Our phones had been seized. We ended up in an ungoverned region in the thick of the forest. We met a well-organized group. There were some kidnapped victims. I saw 2 women, 2 ladies and 3 men. There were some people with their legs chained.
And I say a very good morning and welcome to our beautiful program this morning. My name is Olayomi Koiki. It's Koiki Media. Moki gbogbo wa níbi tí ẹ ti láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa tí ẹ ti ń wò wá. That was just a taster of what we're going to be discussing this morning again. Because as you can see, the Fulanis are not backing down. The video I played earlier is not a new video. It's a very, very old video. But it just tells us that the Fulani are preparing for 2023. And the Yorubas will be trapped in that 2023 if care is not taken. We saw Babangida has been given another airline or airtime to speak directly to Nigerians and deceive millions of Nigerians. These are the evil individuals that created part of the problem that Nigerians are facing today. The time is coming up to 10:57. We will kickstart the program just at about 11 o'clock. But at 11 o'clock, we will allow one caller, or maybe 3, to give us prayer to embark on the journey. The fight of getting Yoruba nation is more spiritual than physical. We are dealing with evil demons across the globe that does not want Yoruba to be free. And I'm sure a lot of us know what I'm talking about. When it comes to the demons trying to hold us back, Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is an evil crime scene. And until we all come out of Nigeria peacefully, we will continue to suffer as Yoruba people, Middle Belt, Biafra, or the Hausa. Ejeka, understand me, we are dealing with a very, very big crime scene. And if you don't want to believe that, let me just play this again for us to hear.
This is just
and
this
then,
is the first attack.
like I said, at 11 o'clock, we will embark
we are
on
innocent.
the program.
Our children are innocent. One painful thing is that my sister called me before the last discussion with the bandits. She was crying. She was crying. She told me, she swear to God that the children, they are sick. They cannot walk. They have removed their hijabs, their veil. They unveil them. They removed their shirts. They left them with only trousers. They have no shoes, no food. They are giving them kuli. If you know kuli, they are giving them kuli. You know kuli, this is a granite cake. That is what they are giving them. How do you expect them to? How do you expect them to survive? My own children. They took them to where they unknown place to them, unknown environment. And how are you talking of they left them in a floor? When you are talking of floor, you are talking of classroom, you are talking of our houses. No, it's not their house. It's not. They are not in the class. They took them to bush. They are sleeping on the ground. No leaf, no mat. How do you expect them to live like that?
Oh my gosh.
That is just part of what you will witness more. Kékeré lẹ̀ṣin rí yẹn. Wọ́n ti jáde kúrò nínú igbó. Wọ́n sì wà nínú igbó. Ṣẹ́ni tó bá jáde tán sínú títì. Èyí tá à ń sọ ìkọlà máa sọ. Images tá máa rí ó máa yàtọ̀ sí ìntàṣìrọ̀rá ń rí. Wọ́n kidnap èèyàn, wọ́n ń jíyàn gbé. It's far beyond that. Economic-wise, you will become more in abject poverty. Hello, Lebanon. I say very good morning to those of us that have joined from different parts of the world. And as we are about to start the program this morning, I welcome you all onto the program. My name is Koiki once again. Nigeria has been bleeding for a very long time, but we have everybody pretending, hey, it's gonna get better one day. And we had somebody like Babangida talking about leadership. Àwọn bastard, àwọn tó ti kó àsì bàbá problem. And people will still watch that and think, oh, hey, àwọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. It needs to be consulted. And that's what they're doing. They're getting ready for 2023. Let's go straight into the anthem, and then we will continue the program. After the anthem, I will open the phone line just for 3 people to give us a prayer, and then we would embark fully. Let's hear this. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀, but ìmọ́lẹ̀ wa ti parẹ́ mọ́ Nàìjíríà. Mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí a ti láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa tí ẹ ti ń wò mí. Mo kí wa ní ọmọdé, mo kí wa lágbàlagbà, mo kí gbogbo àwọn pásítọ̀, mo kí gbogbo àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin prophetess, a kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin bishop, a kí gbogbo àwọn àfáà, like I said, we will allow 3 people to call, and let's hope this caller will be one of them. Hello, good morning, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Ṣé ẹ ń bá wa lọ lórí ètò?
My name is Ade. Mo ń bá yín lọ ẹni ká ṣàdúrà ni, àdúrà lè mi fẹ́ ṣe.
Ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Yeah. Adúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run.
Adúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run.
I would just like to speak in my mother's tongue.
No problem. Ètò wa náà ni.
So, kọ́lọ́run kọ́ tọ́ wa sọ́nà.
Àmín.
Adúpẹ́ afẹ́rẹ́tì kí ètò yìí kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ padà. Bá a ṣe ń gbọ́ yín tẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ ni wá ń dùn. Bá a ṣe wá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí, Ọlọ́run ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ wa Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ó já sí dáadáa.
Àmín.
A ti ń wo dáadáa wájú gbogbo tí ó di wa lọ́dà tá a fi ní ibi tá à ń lọ Ọlọ́run bá wa kílíà rẹ̀ fún
Àmín.
Àtàgbàlagbà ni, àtọmọdé ni, àtọkùnrin ni, àtobìnrin ni. Ọlọ́run sọ pé ibi tá à ń lọ ìpáàní débẹ̀ Ọlọ́run báwa fi wọ́n sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan nígbà bá débẹ̀ kó sojú ẹ̀mí wọn káwọn náà wá padà máa wà nínú àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé tí wọ́n máa kábàámọ̀ máa pe àwọn ọba sí mọ̀ káwọn ṣe kí ni káwọn da àpọ̀ káwọn dọ̀ ìmọ̀ wa Ọlọ́run kó rí Yorùbá nation Ọlọ́run ló sojú ẹ̀mí wa gbogbo àwọn tí ń sáré káàkiri lọ́tún lósì ọmọdé àtàgbàlagbà àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin ni látòrí bàbá wa Chief Akíntóyè tí ẹ lórí bàbá wa Sunday Igboho tí ẹ lórí Koiki tí ẹ lórí ọmọ Lúkà tí ẹ lórí dáhà tọ́jú tí ẹ lórí ọmọ ológo Ọlọ́run wọn tó bá ta tọ́lọ́ sáré káàkiri lọ́tún lósì báyìí Ọlọ́run má fi ẹjọ́ má fi fáńsá ìfọ́n fi dá wọn lẹ́jọ́ aburú gbogbo àwọn tí wà ń bẹ ní ìgbèkùn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn DSS Ọlọ́run wọn náà fẹ́ ìwọ lọ́ba tọ́jú Anabi Yusuf ìwọ lọ́ba tọ́jú ọkùnrin ní ọ̀kàgá Ọlọ́run bá ní wọn kù bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀run kí wọ́n má ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú DSS kí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbáyé rọrùn kí wọ́n máa rìnrìn rọrùn káwọn wá jáde tán oore tó ṣe fún Anabi nígbà tó kúrò ní ìlú Madina tó padà wá sí Maka káàyè wá gbà Ọlọ́run bá fààyè gbà wọn oore Yorùbá ní sàwájú sojú ẹ̀mí wọn kí wọ́n wá rí dáadáa gbèsè ń bẹ̀ ọlọ́mọdé kọ̀ wọ́n parí láíláí ọmọdé kọ̀ kó ìjọ parẹ́ ọmọdé kọ̀ ọdún kan parẹ́ gbogbo yín bá pátá tẹ̀ ń sáré tẹ̀ ń àwọn òní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin náà wà ń bẹnu wá sọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́mọdé kọ̀ ẹ̀yà kan yọ parẹ́ látòrí ọmọ ètò àwọn ẹbí yín mọ́jìnà yọ parẹ́ láíláí Ọlọ́run jó sojú ẹ̀mí yín o kájọ náwó Yorùbá nìkan kájọ bí ṣe nǹkan rí kájọ bí kọ́lú kájọ bí ramọ́tò wọlé aláhàwùlà wàlá
lákùúwátá ìlà àbíláhìlà nílẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa. Àgbà ti Kristẹni àdẹ́gbà ti àwọn bàbá àwọn ti oníṣẹ̀ṣe ẹni máa pè nísìnyí àdúrà Kristẹni lè máa fún wa. It's 5 minutes past and I guess we have another one call coming I guess from Abuja. Hello, good morning. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà.
Àgbọ̀ yín.
Ọlọ́run ayérayé Ọlọ́run tí ń jẹ́ èmi ni Ọlọ́run tó mọ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ láti òpin agbẹ́yìnga.
Ẹ dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run bàbá.
Ó ní àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí gbogbo àwa ọmọ Yorùbá ń gbé láti gba òmìnira. A ṣe yín lọ́ba láàárọ̀ yìí Olúwa kó gba ọpẹ́ wa.
Àmín.
A dúpẹ́ lórí àwọn ènìyàn wa náà tí wọ́n gba òmìnira láti tú wọn sílẹ̀. Níwọ̀nba èyí tó kù tó jẹ́ pé ìwọ Ọlọ́run máa bá wa ṣe láṣeyọrí Olúwa kó gba ọpẹ́ wa.
Àmín.
Bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ prógrámù yìí lónìí, a fẹ́ kí ìwọ Ọlọ́run kó jọba. A fẹ́ kó gbóhùn wa ṣàṣẹ kí a bá lè dòmìnira lọ́rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n fi wá ṣẹrú. Lórúkọ Jésù Olúwa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wa.
Àmín.
A wá fi lé ìwọ Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ láwọn bàbá wa tó wà ní Benin Republic. Ìwọ ni Ọlọ́run tó pa Joseph mọ́ ní ilẹ̀ àjòjì kí Ọlọ́run kó pa wọ́n mọ́.
Àmín.
Ewu ayé, ewu ọ̀tá, ewu àwọn ènìyàn ìkà lórúkọ Jésù kò ní borí wọn.
Àmín.
A sọ nípa ti prógrámù tòní, a fẹ́ kí ìwọ Ọlọ́run ó ṣera rẹ̀ lọ́ba, ó rìn kọjá pàápàá àwọn tí wọn ì tí gbàgbọ́ dáadáa lórí ohun tí à ń sọ yìí. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ Ọlọ́run tí ń yíni lọ́kàn padà láti lè jà fún ilẹ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ kó wọnú ayé gbogbo wa lọ.
Àmín.
Lẹ́yìn prógrámù yìí lónìí, ìyá fi ọpẹ́ àti ìyìn fún Ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa.
Àmín, àmín, àmín lórúkọ Jésù. Ẹ ṣé gan ni Prince àtúmọ̀ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ pé tó bá ṣe lọ. Bàbá rẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ fún wa ní ti ìbílẹ̀ òun nìkan la máa gbà nísìnyí àti gba ti Kristẹni àti Mùsùlùmí. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo èyí tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. A very good morning. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní Central London lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. They've been going there every day. Bí ṣe ń wojú window òjò ń rọ̀ àwọn wà níbẹ̀ báyìí. À ń kí wọn láti bí báyìí. A kí gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire níbikíbi tí gbogbo wa ti ń fi ẹ̀mí ṣayé. You might say we should keep Nigeria. But the question is, for how long are we going to keep that country called Nigeria? The unity of Nigeria is not working. Everybody knows that. But we are being deceived on a daily basis that the unity of Nigeria is because of bad leadership. It's because we haven't got the right people at the right places to do the right thing for an average Nigerian. But we know that is not the fact. We know that is not the fact. A mọ̀ pé irọ́ pakada ló kún nínú yẹn. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, a dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire ní gbogbo akitiyan fáwọn tí wọ́n wá dá sí gbogbo ohun tó ń lọ ní Tàbújá. We must not relent. We must do everything to get them out as quickly as possible. And I'm sure the team that are working tirelessly day in, day out will eventually get them out and they can return back to their base in Southwest. Because Abuja is not Southwest. Abuja is not Yoruba land. I'm not but any Yoruba nation. I was even saying, some people are saying that Yoruba nation, but actually no Nigerian passport. That is only the traveling document that some people have for now. So that means they will continue to use it until we officially come out of Nigeria. It will happen in our lifetime. But we are more concerned what the Fulani have in their bags for us. Púpọ̀ nínú wa a mọ̀ pé àwọn Fulani are not going to back down. Nigeria is their meal ticket, plus the international community that are backing them up. I've given you a lot of scenarios. But ká tó máa lọ sínú program tèmi, 10 minutes past 11. A dúpẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí fún Elédùmarè. A dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn babaláwo. A dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin àfáà, àwọn aláàjì. Àwọn kan ní Koiki, ẹ ti fẹ́ sọ di aláwo, ẹ ti fẹ́ sọ di ẹ̀sìn. It has got nothing to do with religion. Ẹni tó jẹ́ Kristẹni ń jìyà nínú Nàìjíríà. Ẹni tó jẹ́ Mùsùlùmí ò róúnjẹ jẹ. Àwọn tó jẹ́ oníṣẹ̀ṣe ebi ń pa wọ́n. An average Nigerian today does not even understand. Kí ni ìdìgan tí yàtẹ̀ ṣe ń jẹ wá? Ọmọ kò yé wọn. Àwọn rò pé ogun oṣó, ogun àjẹ́, òun ló wà behind pé ebi ń pa wọ́n, Nàìjíríà ò dá, economy ò dá. That is what they are thinking. But what they forgot to remember is there is another world that controls what happened in Nigeria. Àwọn àyà míì, àwọn ẹlòmíì, àwọn ló ń ṣe gbogbo ohun tí Nàìjíríà fi ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà. They sit down somewhere, not literally in Nigeria. They could be anywhere in the world. And that's why I said we are fighting more of a spiritual battle. Àwọn pastor kankan ti rí, àwọn kan náà rí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ, wọ́n gbé mọ́ra, bọ̀bọ̀ pẹ́ bóyá wà là ń parọ́ ni, bóyá àwọn pastor, àwọn imam, àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni, àsìkò yẹn fẹ́ tó dé. It's just a matter of time before the whole world knows that the Yoruba must stand on their own. Yoruba láti dá dúró. There's no gimmick about that. There's no negotiation about that. Tí bá fẹ́ lọ sílẹ̀ Igbo, let me know that I'm going to a new country. Tí bá fẹ́ lọ sílẹ̀ Hausa, I will know I'm going to a new country. Tí bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ sí Igbo míì, gẹ́gẹ́ bí Germany, mo fẹ́ lọ America, mo fẹ́ lọ Canada, just like so many of us are going. You have a process before you go to those countries. But we are being deceived. We are being deceived by those that knows the truth. And now they're going to bring somebody like Babangida to come and speak to Nigerians again. Babangida that killed Delegiwa. Babangida is now the mouthpiece for Nigerians. I have told us so many times, the battle ahead will come in different shape and different forms. That's why I've said, revolution tó ń pè fún yẹn is still gonna happen. Ó pẹ́ ó yá ni ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Yoruba nation tá à ń pè fún ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. The Biafra nation tá à ń fẹ́ ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Forget about what all the bloggers, the media are saying, all the criticism. That is not going to stop anything on this movement. Forget about all that. Gbogbo yẹn wọ́n kàn fi ń try láti distract. Yoruba nation will come. Great Britain knows Nigeria will break up. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé Nigeria máa pín. Ìgbà tó fẹ́ pín làwọn náà ti mọ̀. Pé America mọ̀ pé Nigeria máa pín bàbá ńlá irọ́. It's far bigger than them. Nǹkan kan ni Yorùbá ń ṣe kó tó di pé wọ́n wá kó wa lẹ́rú. Chief Sunday Igboho will be fine. I've listened to so many videos, audios, prayers. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà là ń gbọ́. But Ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ mí ẹ̀. Èmi àti yín kọ́ la dá ẹ̀mí Chief Sunday Igboho. Ọlọ́run ló dẹ̀ mí ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa dúró ti ẹ̀mí yẹn. Regardless of whatever anybody is saying. I've watched all the videos that have been sent to us. Kọ́ ṣàdúrà, kọ́ ṣe this. Ẹlòmíì kan sọ pé wọ́n máa gbé dé Nàìjíríà o, wọ́n máa ṣe kinní kan. Ọlọ́run ló ní ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ lé ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kò fà á lé ènìyàn kankan lọ́wọ́. Ẹ kàn máa gbìyànjú ní. Ẹ máa gbìyànjú. Ọlọ́run ló ní ẹ̀mí bàbá Chief Sunday Igboho. Kò dẹ̀ sẹ́nìkan. Ẹ̀mí ọ̀dìkọ́ Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fi sọ́wọ́ anybody. Just like Ọlọ́run fi ẹ̀mí mi sọ́wọ́ any one of you. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fi ẹ̀mí ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire sí anybody lọ́wọ́. Àwọn aṣebi á máa gbìyànjú ni. Àmọ́ kò ní rí bó ṣe jẹ́ kó rí fún yín. Wọ́n ti mú ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ fi gbogbo yẹn sílẹ̀. Ọlọ́run mọ bó ṣe ń to ètò ẹ̀. Yoruba nation is bigger than every single one of us. I spoke to Professor Banji Akintoye yesterday. At 86, he knows that the Yoruba are meant to stand on their own. Good morning. At 86, Bàbá 86 mọ̀ pé Yorùbá láti dá dúró, ìwọ wá jẹ́ ọmọ 20 years old, ọmọ 30 years old. Ayé wo ni wọ́n ti rí ju Bàbá Professor Banji Akintoye lọ? Ayé mélòó ni wọ́n ti jẹ? Ìwọ tó ń sọ pé ká dúró nínú Nàìjíríà, ṣé ìwọ ní experience tó Bàbá Professor Banji Akintoye ni? Ìjẹ́ wọ́n ní experience tó bàbá yẹn? He has not just have experience, he's also an historian. Bọ́ọ̀ bá tẹ̀ mọ̀ kankan, àwọn bá bàbá wó lọ́wọ́ ṣe báwọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá bàbá wó lọ́wọ́ táàtẹ̀ gbọ́ pé àwọn ń ka ìtàn bàbá wó lọ́wọ́ ni. Àmọ́ Professor Banji Akintoye àwọn dúró tán pẹ̀lú bàbá. And we have people at the back of their mind. They call themselves intellectuals. They call themselves the professor, the engineers. But yet, they are looking at Nigeria falling apart. But they are not interested in being a nation of our own, where we can control our own resources and make life better and useful for every average Yoruba. Àní ní láti máa lọ Kútọ́nù, àní ní láti máa lọ Kuwait, àní máa lọ Dubai. Ẹ wo ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé, ìyà wa ń jẹ wá. A lè rí mú mi. Tó bá tún wá dé ilé láti ìlú tó wà yẹn, wá tún disrespect ẹ. And that is the Nigeria that so many people love so much. And they call it the unity of one Nigeria. And people like Baba Banji Akintoye, àwọn wá jáde, àwọn wá ń sọ fún gbogbo wa pé ṣé a mọ̀ pé Nigeria ò ṣiṣẹ́ ni? Nigeria is not our country and we should not waste time on it. Sorry, ìwọ ló like Nigeria. Nigeria does not like you. I will say it so many times. Ìwọ ló ń fi ẹ̀mí ẹ lẹ̀ fún Nigeria. Nigeria already láti fẹ̀mí ẹ lẹ̀ fún ẹ. Ẹ wo Rashidi Yekini, ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn footballer wa, ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn celebrity tó ti kú. Àwọn ń fi ẹ̀mí wọn lẹ̀ fún Nigeria, àmọ́ Nigeria ò fẹ̀mí lẹ̀ fún wọn. Wọ́n ní ká pe àwọn tó ń ṣe actress, àwọn tó ń kọrin, ẹ máa wòran. àìmọye àwọn tó ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ lọ wo history gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ràn Nàìjíríà tó rò pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́ Nigeria does not work for anybody. Bó pẹ́ bóyá kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run ó mọ bó ṣe máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ rò pé Koiki ló máa gba Yorùbá nation ni? No, àwọn tó fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation ti mọ́ra wọn. Ọlọ́run ọba àwa kàn ń gbìyànjú pé sẹ́ intadúró lè àwọn ò ní kúrò lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. If Nigeria was working 60 years and we are still feed fooding, àwọn èèyàn lè bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí nísìn ẹlòmíì ò tí mọ tó fẹ́ jẹ. Do you love Nigeria? Do you think Nigeria loves you? That's the question. Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n rò pé Nigeria fẹ́ràn ẹ? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n rò pé Nigeria fẹ́ràn ẹ? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n rò pé Nigeria fẹ́ràn ẹ? Wọ́n ti jayé tiwa mọ́ tiwọn, and people like Babangida is still coming out and speak to Nigerians. Babangida tẹ́ ká máa sọ lóko níbikíbi tá a bá ti ń rí. Ǹjẹ́ a tẹ̀ ń wo ẹ̀yìn ọ̀la pé ká bá tẹ̀ pẹ́ láyé ká lo 100 years? Kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ayé tá a bá fi sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjìrè tí gbogbo à ń pariwo ẹ̀? Ṣé à ń pariwo ẹ̀ torí tiwa ni àbá à ń pariwo ẹ̀ pé ìjọ kan wà tá a máa lọ? Just before I was coming on air, a very sad news was coming from Nigeria. One man that was working tirelessly came to Nigeria to bury the mother. I've been told he's been buried yesterday. He died yesterday. Lára àwọn tó jà fún ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Mo mọ ipa tí bàbá yẹn tó ṣe lọ́rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Wọ́n ṣe pè mí láti Èkó láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ that he died yesterday. Kọ́lọ́n kó fọ̀run kẹ́ kó tẹ sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. He played his role. Most of àwọn flyers, banners tá a ṣe ní Nàìjíríà, he paid for it with his own money. He's been in Nigeria since June, but he eventually died from what I was told yesterday, and he's been buried according to the Muslim rite. Kọ́lọ́n kó tẹ sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe nítorí èní la ṣe ń jà àwọn èèyàn pé you think it's because of today ìta máa jẹ tán lẹ́ni torí ọ̀la. That's what we are discussing. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dún tí gbogbo àná ń lọ káàkiri tí a lọ ń gbé tá à ń ṣe ẹ̀mí, whether it's Australia, aláwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà ní Australia, wọ́n wà ní New Zealand, wọ́n wà ní Thailand, wọ́n wà ní Malaysia, they are all over the world. Kí ni ìdí tá a ṣe ń lọ sáwọn ọ̀dún yẹn? We are looking for another opportunity. Babangida olè òun náà mọ̀ pé Maradona lòun ó sọ nínú interview yesterday. Kọ́lọ́n kó tẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, ọ̀nkú wa, bàbá wa tó ṣaláìsí lánàá. So many people are dying. I do agree. But this was somebody involved in Yoruba nation with everything he had. Kódà ó ṣe títí fáwọn tí ó ń ṣe fún ní Ṣàgámù ní Rẹ́mọ side. Kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe fáwọn ọmọ yẹn, àwọn boys yẹn ní Ṣàgámù. I just got the call now, not too long ago. Just before we don't bear a program. Kọ́lọ́n kó bá ń tẹ́ wọn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. He played his role. And that's what we are saying. He lives in America, but he was in Nigeria to bury his mother. Òkú tó sì máa ṣe wọ́n ló sì di next week. òkú tó sì fẹ́ ṣe òkú màmá wọn ó sì di next week wọ́n ti raṣọ wọ́n ti ṣe so many things. He has been in Nigeria since June. Ó jẹ́ kéèmà tí wọ́n ríra, but because I was not on the ground anymore. Kódà wọ́n ti délé chief lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n wá attack ilé chief ní July 1st. He was there because he called me pé àwọn máa débẹ̀. He's gone. Tá a bá sọ lẹ́nìí, ó lè má ṣe sọ ní tomorrow. Koiki má sọ báyìí, Koiki sọ báyìí, Koiki ṣe báyìí. Ó lè má ṣe lọ́la. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe nísìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ nísìn. Let's tell the international community that we are more than enough to be a nation of our own. They should not control us anymore. Àwọn ìbò yẹn ti ń control as far back as 1884. I'll show you some of those backgrounds. I posted them on our timeline yesterday. Fẹ́yìntẹ́ wà lórí Facebook. You could see the trend. Ẹ rò pé Lugard nìkan ni ó ṣe jàmbá. No, there were more than Lugard. Lugard nìkan, and Lugard was working for the British government. And now they're still talking about the unity of one Nigeria. And I cried, seeing average Nigerian thinking that they know more than Professor Banji Akintoye. So, you want more? You Baba Akintoye lọ. History mélòó lẹ́yìn mọ̀. Ask an average Nigerian. Your school does not have all the facility. I pity all the Nigerian students. You are living in danger on a daily basis. Ibi kan ló kú ní last week, last week kó ló ní Àkúrẹ́ Fútà. Òkú yẹn nígbà tí gbàgbé ẹ̀ gbà mélòó. Ayé tuntun tó ń lọ. Wọ́n ní kò sí epo nínú ambulance. I showed a video of a packed helicopter to rescue àwọn ọmọ tó stab ara wọn. Àwọn èèyàn ń jà ní London lójoojúmọ́. Wèrè pọ̀ ní London gan tó ń bára wọn jà tó ń gúnra wọn lọ́bẹ̀ àwọn máa kẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ tí demon ti wọnú ara wọn. Wọ́n ń gúnra wọn lójoojúmọ́. Bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bá wọ́n ń gúnra wọn lójoojúmọ́. Àmọ́ bá ṣe ń gúnra wọn yẹn, ìjọba ò fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn. Wọ́n sì fi rescue ẹ̀mí yẹn. Mo sọ lórí ètò that àwọn ọmọ tó ń drive ẹ má worry ara yín. Youth ni wọ́n. But the question is, ǹjẹ́ tó bá ní mọ́tò accident, ǹjẹ́ system wà tó lè survive it? You saw the helicopter packed on our Facebook. This is what we expect when we get a Yoruba nation. But they are still telling me and you about leadership. Ẹ̀rí tábàbà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀rọ ní leadership. Ọ̀rọ̀ náà dẹ̀ lọ ti ń sọ láti in the 60s. People like Babangida, ọ̀rọ̀ ló ń sọ. Babangida olè, Babangida Maradona, pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn kakọ́s wọn. At least Sultan of Sokoto said there's food problem and there's insecurity. They're playing us. They think they're smart. We know they are smart because they have the wealth to bring all the consultants. They have the media. They have everything within their power. But ìbéèrè tèmi béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin tí ẹjọ́ mọ káàrọ̀ jẹ́ ni pé tí wọn náà bá kú tó bá lọ kí ló fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. One and we can never be one. Let's just understand that. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo Yorùbá ṣiṣẹ́ ní north, ìyẹn ni ká má ṣe jà. Yorùbá wà ní north, ìyẹn ni ká má ṣe pariwo. Àwọn Yorùbá wà nílẹ̀ Igbo, Yorùbá wà ní middle belt. Let everybody come back home. Tó bá dẹ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fẹ́ gbé ni ká máa fi pín. Let them stay there. Kò wá nítorí pé Yorùbá ń gbé nílẹ̀ Haúsá, ká wá wà nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tí kò ṣiṣẹ́ fún gbogbo wa. Ṣé Yorùbá tó wà nílẹ̀ Haúsá yẹn ǹjẹ́ ó l'opportunity gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Fúlàní tó ń bẹ níbẹ̀? It's just a question. Kó máa rìn sí ọkàn gbogbo wa. Let's go back to this video. Ká gbọ́ tán.
I sympathize. I feel for you. I feel for you. This is unbearable.
All eyes are on me as the head teacher. All eyes are on me. You see, I have witnessed the funeral prayer of one of the parents here, very close to the school. She died. He has one child in the school. When she just come back, because she was not around when the incidents happened. But they found her to come back. When she came back, they told her that
these are incidents that took place of recent. But incidents when we go back to this particular video that I'll play again now. And on the video, we used it so many times last year. This one was this year. But let's go back and listen to this, our mother that went through a very horrific scenario. Real life. Play film. She's giving account of what took place in Nigeria. And Yorubas are thinking that, my work. In your country, no bank. Any access bank, any first bank, any UBA, no my work, any stock market, only Koiki my work. You are thinking that Nigeria unity will work. I can tell you, Nigeria unity cannot work. And the Fulani knows the game. Let's hear this woman again.
They were as if half dead. We were separated. I was separated from my husband. My daughter was taken away. I only heard her screaming intermittently. I did not know what they were doing to her. These men, now about 24, had a full kitchen. They had a huge camp and a traditional medical team. How can they say they don't know where these people
This
are?
was a very old video,
How can they say that?
but it's still the same thing happening in 21st century of today.
We had noises afar, indicating it might be nuclear settlements of camps. Right in my presence, I saw them pack the remains of a woman. They took her and buried her a few meters away from us.
Family
Of 6 days in captivity in this little piece.
6 days. No to more than 6 days.
I asked my husband to choose between myself being raped or his daughter being raped. My husband broke down in uncontrollable tears. One of them hit him saying, "Yoruba bastard." They cry, "Idiot." They now gave him an option that he should be raped by one homosexual among them. My husband, a devout Muslim. My husband is a devout Muslim. He told them that homosexual and rape Islam. They hit him with the butt of AK-47.
AK-47.
You can imagine, you are being asked to choose between being raped by a homosexual, your daughter just 9 years old, or your wife being raped. They gave the fourth option. If you fail to choose one, rape you, the man, and rape me, the wife. I made myself the sacrificial lamb. My husband begged. They should name any price. One of them asked him to bend down. 3 beastly criminals sat on his back, jumping until he was too weak to stand. I was not allowed to put on any additional clothes. Imagine they rape you all night and they stop you from putting on any clothes for 24 hours. The rain fell once.
Mafishiro mame, Mafishiro ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ, Mafishiro àǹtí ẹ, Mafishiro ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ, Mafishiro ọ̀tá ẹ pé òun ló wá kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá sùn. Wọ́n sọ the sex predator. Ìyá oníyà. Ní Nàìjíríà. And this is still what is happening. Let's come back here. Let's come back here again. This is still the same thing happening as we speak right now.
This is what is happening. Before you know, within that 10 to 15, 30 minutes, she fainted. And that is the end of her. She died. That was day before yesterday. One day after the incidents happened, another parent, woman, died. Because she has 2 children. She sent one to the town. When she asked about the abduction, she died. From heart attack. As I'm talking to you now, my wife is down. They had to drip her yesterday. She did not cook, she did not eat. My little child that is at home is...
Oh, I'm so sorry, Anachi.
So sorry cannot solve this problem. We can continue to be sorry. It's not going to solve the problem.
In the night.
Sorry ò lè solve problem. In tó lè solve ẹ̀ nísìnyí ni pé bàbá wa Akíntóyè sọ fún wa pé àní ká kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. It is not working. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Dublin, Scotland, Wales, Canada, Germany, Spain, Italy, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire tẹ́ wà níbikíbi níbi tẹ́ wà, Libya, Sierra Leone, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Benin Republic, ẹ kú àdúrótì. Mo kí gbogbo wa. Are we all going to look and allow Nigeria to control us? Let's show you this again. Global Terrorism Index 2020. Most terrorized countries in the world. Ní gbogbo àgbáyé. We have 199 to that. Put it down. Thank you. Iraq is number 2. And below it. No, out. No, out. Come out. Out from there. No, you don't play with that. No. Yeah, go upstairs and play with Miriam. Upstairs. Go upstairs. To today. Don't disturb me now. Once again, a very good morning and welcome to the program. The Global Terrorism Index. I'm not joking. Let me see. It's coming up to 20 minutes to 12. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní London, let us find time to join more lórí program. Okay. All right then. Okay. All right. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ support àwọn tí wọ́n mú ní DSS, the media has given an account details which we have already put out. You can use those details. You can call any of the media presenters to find out more information. Once again, a very good morning and welcome to the program. Why are we asking for self-determination? What is the reason we are demanding to opt out from Nigeria? Wá fúnlẹ̀ wá, forílẹ̀-èdè wá, ká gbéga, fàlérí ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Those are your Oduduwa children already know the music and the anthem. We have the Yorubas still believing in one Nigeria. They are in politics. They are playing politics. Àwọn Fulani. Àwọn Yoruba play politics, equality. We want one language speaking country, just like any other country around the globe. This was part of the pain that Yoruba went through. This was part of the pain that we went through. Let's remember this. Yes. He was killed.
A defiant MKO stood his ground, refusing to accept the annulment, and declared himself president.
Assuming there was good faith on the part of government, all matters relating to the election should have gone to the tribunal set up by law for such cases, and should only have been initiated by persons or bodies that had genuine interest in the election. Instead, we are being told that the judiciary behaved so badly that I, Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, should be penalized for his conduct. It is incredible. In view of all this, I find the conclusion unfortunate but inescapable that the federal military government is guilty of bad faith, pure and simple. No one has accused me of any offense against any known electoral law or regulation. The people of this country went to polls on Saturday, June 12, 1993, and without let or hindrance chose me as their president. Didn't they?
Once again, it's not just MQ Abiola that was killed. I'm reading somebody says, on the 16th of July, my sister was kidnapped and released after 4 days with ransom. Don't wait until you be one of the victims. Let's work together to get our nation. That is coming from somebody on Facebook. She says, and I quote, on the 16th of July, my sister was kidnapped and released after 4 days. Are you waiting to be kidnapped or your loved ones? Moki Bugwenti Ewa Lori YouTube. Moki Amontowa Lori Instagram. We're live on 2 of our Instagram page. We're live on Twitter. We are live on 3 Facebook channels. I do not have any more official Facebook page known as Ola Yomi Koiki. I don't have a fan page. If you're in any of those pages, I do not have any information. I don't know what is going on in there. I've seen a lot of people send me screenshots that I've opened a Koiki Media fan page on Facebook. I don't have anything of such. So, my advice is Kejade, and whoever is behind it, close it down. The only page that we have that we are running on is Koiki Media. Koiki Media Odudua page, and we now also open a page for that. That's the only 3 pages running on Facebook. Any other page with Olayomi Koiki, my picture there, you are talking to somebody, they are sending, I don't know what you guys are sending in between you. We're very, very careful. Also, Chief Sunday Igboho does not have any Twitter account. We opened one at the beginning, but Twitter took it down. We appealed on it, but they never brought it back. And we have not opened one since then. So any Twitter account on Chief Sunday Igboho has got nothing to do with him. So we all need to be very, very careful. If we are not sure of anything, reach out to me. Get in touch with all our media presenters and ask questions before you go ahead. Phone them. If you can't get through to one, you must be able to get through to one of us. Tell me about available. Get in touch with somebody else so that you do not become a victim. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo àwọn youth wa tó wà ní Nigeria. We love you so much. But the question is, Do you think Nigeria love you the same way we love you? Do you believe that Nigeria that you are living today cares about you? Do you think that Nigeria cares about your well-being? Tó bá ní well-being, ìyẹn máa ń sọ pé àlàáfíà. When we talk about our well-being, it's when somebody bá ní àlàáfíà lára. People fought for this regime, but they are not appreciated. Somebody is now coming out and telling us about the unity of Nigeria. Who killed Delegiwa? Ta ló pa Delegiwa? Okay, somebody's asking, who are the other medias? All the medias that are presenters. I'm not talking about all those bloggers that are copying our videos. That might be videos, that might be sorry. Bloggers here, you got to be very, very careful. I have said it last year. It's okay for them to use my own video. It gives our access to more people. Whether, I don't want to mention their name, but we're from different media and different bloggers. But when we talk about our serious presenters, Etiriwa tati jade in groups so many times. Etiriwa tati jade differently so many times. Ìyẹn kan gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé by today, òun ò mọ àwọn tó jẹ́ the real media. I'm not talking about our bloggers. I'm talking about the real media that are presenting to us on a daily basis. Kò dẹ́n ṣe gbogbo wọn ló ń present, àwọn kan máa ń kọ̀wé, àwọn kan wọ́n máa ń invite wọn wá kọ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀. And we know them on different platforms. So let us know who we are dealing with. Like I said, Olayomi Koiki does not, my official Facebook page has now gone down because of this Yoruba Nation. Facebook took it off. They were giving us a 30 days ban, and after 30 days, whatever happened, it never came back. And that account was opened in 2007. So if anybody has opened one, putting my picture there, and you are chatting with that person on Facebook Messenger, it's got nothing to do with me. Who killed Delegiwa? Ta ló pa Delegiwa? Let's watch this clip. I do not own the copyright to it. Ta ló pa Delegiwa? The same man behind the death of Delegiwa, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, the evil genius. Once again, you're watching a live broadcast on today's date. That's why I put date and time. So that táwọn blogger yẹn bá ń lo video wa, àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa máa mọ̀ pé èní la ṣe. Today is the 7th of August 2021. The time is 11:46. It's okay for them to use our video. I don't have a problem with that. At least ẹni tó mọ̀ mí tẹ́lẹ̀, one month and so. And we need more publicity. We need 1 million Koiki media. We are not enough yet. We have about 80 million Yorubas. Ẹlòmíì iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ò jẹ́ kó tẹ̀ rójúlẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Maybe now that gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ti Chief Sunday Igboho and gbogbo tó ń lọ has actually bring more people to know what is happening. The atrocity. And we say thank you to all the legal teams. Like I said, I spoke to Professor Banji Akintoye yesterday. We all have a role to play. I'm just playing my own role from the media perspective. And I've said last year, we are leaving our own media for this job. So whether I am live every day, whether I am talking about Yoruba Nation every day, I have literally left everything I was doing prior to Yoruba Nation. From the media perspective, we have actually left that. And our focus is Yoruba Nation. But once in a while, I will put in other content. And sometimes I see people say, Koiki, kílódé tó gbélé wá sórí program ẹ, kílódé tó gbélé wá sórí Facebook ẹ. Oh, mo tán pè ní media ni. You think media will not talk about other things? Yes. 90% of what we are discussing on our Facebook page is got to do with Yoruba Nation. But go back and look at that page some 2 years ago. I have a lot of things I was doing. So that's why I say we must support Koiki Media, which is something that is allowed. It's not something that I'm shy away from talking about all the time. Everybody pay TV license to BBC. Say BBC in Santa Fe, anything. Whether you like it or not, let me even go and show you, now that at least I'm on the system. Let's come back here. BBC TV license. Because people are like, lè má bèrè owó lórí iṣu lè má bèrè, tí bá bèrè owó lórí iṣu, owó ẹni mo ti bèrè owó ni. I'm asking money from the public. It's allowed. It is allowed. And tó bá dẹ̀hùn, á fún Koiki Media lówó. And I've said it so many times. Okay, this one can support àwọn ọmọ tó kúrò ní tó wà l'Abuja with a contact gbogbo àwọn media. I have put that details on our timeline. It's there. If you want to help, you go and support that. But pé ti Koiki Media kí wọ́n máa sọ pé ẹ support Koiki Media ní o lè má bèrè owó lórí problem tí yín nìyẹn kò ṣe problem tèmi. This is my own job. Èmi fi ṣe tèmi náà sílẹ̀ láti sọ pé Yorùbá nation la fẹ́ ṣe. And I said this since last year, not the beginning. Last year ni mo ti sọ that I will do it as a full time. Àwọn kan ò lè ṣe ní full time because wọ́n níṣẹ́ mi tó ń ṣe. I'm a freelance journalist. Mo tán pè bẹ́ẹ̀. I've showed you so many times. It's called freelance journalist. And a freelance journalist work on his own. Let me cover my ID number. That's what it is. That's my press card. In tó ń gbé mi wọ number 10 Downing Street lélẹ̀. In tó ń gbé mi wọ tí bá wá ní media tó wà registered. Ṣé màá lè máa wọ number 10 Downing Street? A dẹ̀ sì máa lọ síbẹ̀. Boris Johnson sì ní ìbéèrè tó máa sọ fún wa. What does he know about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped from Kenya? What has he been told about the atrocity the Nigerian government is committing on a daily basis? That is why it's called media. We appreciate everybody that is working, but I have told you this is my own job. Iṣẹ́ tèmi ṣe nìyẹn. So, kíyàn kan máa sọ nísìnyí pé Koiki, ò ń gbowó, owó ẹ̀kọ́ mo ti ń béèrè owó. I'm asking from the public. And if you don't support the media, then why not some TV license from British government? Ṣé TV license that's on this thing. This is what you pay in UK. BBC nísìn, a lọ sí BBC ní last week Saturday. A lọ ń jágbe mọ́ wọn pé BBC reporting. They don't report what is happening. But àwọn tó wà nílé, the gullible ones, kódà mo gbọ́ programu bàbá kan. Ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀yìn tí ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ kí BBC máa wọnú gbogbo àwọn in tó jẹ́ ìṣẹ̀ṣe wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ wà careful. You are giving BBC access, especially BBC Yorùbá. Ẹ fún wọn ní access. Kọ́ máa lọ wo gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ nǹkan iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ kúkú mọ̀ pé Yorùbá tèmi mo dẹ̀ ti kúrò lé nísìn. Ojú tó ń sá lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. So that's why, you have to bear with me. You are giving BBC access to places that they shouldn't be going. You are thinking BBC Yoruba loves us, BBC Pidgin, BBC Igbo, BBC Hausa. Ǹjẹ́ yìí rí BBC Hausa kọ́ máa gbé lọ sí gbogbo ibi tí ó jẹ́ nǹkan ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé wọn. Àwa sọ di ìjọba wa ti jẹ́ BBC. Let me not use the F word. And then so what? BBC tó report gbogbo atrocity tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní UK. Tẹ́ bá tan BBC nísìn, they are not reporting anything. BBC yẹn lẹ́yìn wá ń pọ́nlé ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ wá sọ wọ́n di Ọlọ́run. Kẹ́mọ́ ìtìrì ID card BBC. Ẹ sọ BBC di nǹkan míì. Ẹ sọ wọ́n di pé BBC wà better off than us. The shit old country. Tẹ́ pé àwọn ọlọ́kọ̀ wá sí gbogbo problem tí gbogbo wọn fight fún lèmi nísìn. BBC yẹn lẹ́yìn wá ń trust. Ẹ̀yin wá ń believe BBC ju àwa lọ. Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀lé wà ní UK ẹ̀ ń san TV license. That is what you pay for the TV license. Let me blow it a little bit so that you can say it properly. This is what you have to pay. Àwọn tó bá jẹ́ 75 years old nìkan náà ní sanwó. That is the cost of the TV license. Pé o ní TV nínú ilé ẹ, kò sí ìtò kan British government. O máa sanwó, o bá máa wo BBC. Ẹlòmíì ní sí òwò BBC láti joy. We go back to who killed Delegiwa, mo padà bọ̀ lórí yẹn. I just have to put this out. Because if you don't support the media, okay, nísìn tẹ́ ẹ bá support, àdẹ̀fẹ́ jáde nísìn, a fẹ́ lọ report ní Central London. Ṣé ìmọ̀ àwọn bus ọ̀fẹ́ lórí, ṣé ìmọ̀ jáde nísìn máa sọ fún bus driver pé I'm a Yoruba nation agitator. You know what? Have you heard about Yoruba nation agitator? I didn't know. Oh, what is it about? I'm agitating for self-determination of Yoruba. And then what? I want to go on the bus. I don't want to pay. Èmi ń bèrè ni o. It's a question I'm asking. That's why ìyàn kan ṣe pè mí láàárọ̀ fún advert. That's why I don't take advert on the page. because I want it to be strictly for Yorubas. Taba debitan law opportunity pọ̀ fún gbogbo wa. Media níṣẹ́ tó máa ṣe. Ẹ̀mọ́ tí UK media ń ṣe ni. UK media jókòó sí bíbáyìí. Wọ́n control gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ wá láti Russia wá sí UK. Táwọn èèyàn máa ṣe advert lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Tọ́ni tó fẹ́ wá ṣe holiday. Now, Yoruba has opportunity, but we are locked into a shit old country called Nigeria. And I pity all these youths. It costs £159 for a color TV license. And do you know who is taking all this money? BBC loan back. Gbogbo TV license, that's fine. It's for BBC. Yes, BBC is anti-Yoruba. You're very right. Mama wa Janet. But then when I'm about to read BBC, I'm about to go. You think because they are going live, you know why they get the Babara? Everyone in Hausa land, everyone. Now don't even see them bringing. You read BBC Hausa to them share so many live video. Ile karo jide no nothing share video. Any little thing. BBC go live. BBC Yoruba go live. BBC Fiji. We dey Koto. We dey Abuja Koto. We dey talk to Showore now. But what don't say yẹn kò dé BBC central headquarters wọn ní London àbí tó wà ní Manchester. Everything BBC is doing in Nigeria does not get here. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílẹ̀ ń wò. And that is why I always say, and if I go to, I've shown you this as well, Guardian newspaper, not the one in Nigeria, UK. You support the media so that the media will have opportunity to expand. This is the Guardian newspaper. Help us deliver independent investigative journalism. The Guardian has an illustrious record of holding power to account and championing the voice of those less heard. Kí là ń ṣe nísìn? Àwọn tó wà nílé wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn DSS lé wọn káàkiri. Bó ṣe ń lé wọn wọ̀ fún wọn lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Àwa tá wà lẹ́yìn odi náà la ní opportunity láti jágbe mọ́ wọn. Ṣé nísìn tí bá fẹ́ lọ sí ibi tí Buhari wà nísìn? Ṣé i máa rìn débẹ̀ ni? Àbí máa wọ train ọ̀fẹ́ débẹ̀? Yes, BBC Yoruba is the enemy of Yoruba, but àwọn tó wà nílé like wọn so much. I don't know bí a torí tó bá ti go live yẹn I don't know bí a Yoruba tó máa ń sọ nínú ibẹ̀ ni. I don't understand. Bí a kò tó máa ń sọ. Yes, I'm over 65, I'm still paying TV license. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ọlọ́run ló mọjọ́ tí màmá wa yẹn tí sì tó ti jókòó tó ti wo BBC. Because BBC ò ní sọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation lórí BBC 24. And you can see it here. Why your support matter. This is the Guardian newspaper in UK. The Guardian. Àwọn tó lé fọ̀n tó lé kan náà wọ́n sì ń béèrè support. Ó wà lórí website wọn ni. Òun lélẹ̀. Contribute. We choose a model that means our reporting is open to everyone. Funded by our readers. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wo Koiki Media náà ẹ máa support Koiki Media. Ká lè máa fi ṣe ń tà ń ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ lọ sí Àkúrẹ́. Thank you very much. Ìwà pẹ̀lú ẹwà. We don't watch live TV in my house. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ẹlòmí ò tẹ̀ wo TV mọ́. Nígbà tí n bá ṣe tán nísìn, media mi àgbé, ẹlòmí àgbé, gbogbo àmà gbé. So ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ ti fẹ́ ní tàn láti fẹ́ wo àbíọ́lẹ̀ nǹkankan. Though lánàá mi náà jókòó mo wo Netflix just to reflect. I was watching fíìmù mo wò lórí Netflix. Let me ask them to remind me. Queen of the kí ló máa ń pe orúkọ àwọn series yẹn. You know, sometimes people like us have to watch all those movies. You know, just like my father as well. He loves his movie. So tó bá ń wá àwọn movie. Jọ̀rọ̀ mi létí back end team. Kí lórúkọ fíìmù tí mo ń wò yẹn series yẹn. Òun ni mo wò títí. I have never watched BBC but was told I have to pay TV. Oh yes, you must pay TV license. Kò ń ṣe lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. But àwọn tó wà nílé wọ́n like BBC tó bá ti go live pẹ̀lú mobile phone pansala wọn yẹn. So you need to support us and adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support wa. Bias Broadcasting Corporation. Yes, you are right. They are Bias Broadcasting Corporation. So support Koiki Media and you can do so. Mr. Koiki, we all know that BBC Nigeria was nothing. Yeah, but I want to one little more. And that's why we have to remind them all the time that, you know, don't expect BBC to give you. Also, we are updating our website. All this graphic image. Tí a lè gbé lọ sórí Facebook. Tá bá ti gbé lọ sórí Facebook. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀, wọ́n máa shut it down. Yeah, Queen of the South. Thank you very much. Fíìmù yẹn dùn bàjẹ́. Tí a bá wo àwọn fíìmù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, orí a máa wò. Queen of the South. That's what I'm watching at the moment. on Netflix. Queen of the South. Thank you very much, Fanny Adeyemi. That's what I'm actually watching. You're right here. Queen of the South on Netflix. Oh, you have seen it as well, Abimbola? Yes. Yes. Your mind scope. No be joke. So now when you go on our website, I'm updating it on a daily basis. You know, if we have more fun, we will do more on it as well. But now, graphic image, I won't be able to show you, but I will say when you come on Koiki Media now, at increasing, I'm doing it myself. You have to bear with me, and it takes a lot of time to upload and do everything. So, let me watch as well. Yeah, go and watch Queen of the South. So let's come back to the program. It's coming up to talk here. Please, anyone in London, Central London, don't protest. Every little help is what we need to say. Okay, somebody say, yeah, very nice movie. Yes, it is. Yeah, BBC is an enemy to Yoruba nation agitation. Yes, you're right. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá. Ìdí tá a kàn fi ń sọ gbogbo eléyìí ni pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń support gbogbo àwọn media àti èyí tẹ̀ ń support ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjìrì. Lóòótọ́ bàbá wa Akíntóyè ní wọ́n máa fún wa ní one single account, but the temporary account tí wọ́n ń lò láti fi raise owó fún àwọn tí wọ́n kó lọ ní DSS kó lè tètè padà sílé, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa lọ support ẹ̀. It's already on my Facebook. We put it out since yesterday. Please go. Ṣẹ̀rí àwọn tó wà ní pépà Nàìjíríà oríṣiríṣi ló máa kọ Ọláyọmí Koiki, the spokesman for Chief Sunday Igboho. Ẹlòmíì mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ akọ̀jókòó, ẹlòmíì nú wọn bí alára àwọn program àtàkàn ṣe báyìí nísìn ó kọ́ máa gbọ́ méjì mẹ́ta ń bẹ̀. So whatever tèmi bá fara mi tí bá sọ jáde lẹ́nu mi gangan ni kẹ́ gbọ́. If you read the Nigerian paper that have been they are being sponsored by all these political talks. Àwọn Mayegun ní mo ìtẹ̀tí ìwé tó ṣe lánàá. I watch him all the time as well. I was so busy and tired yesterday. Nnamdi has been caged. They want to cage Chief Sunday Igboho. They want to cage every one of us. They cannot do so. And that is why our Nita, we will use all the powers that we have within us to make sure that the message continue to filter down. So, Facebook ò bá jẹ́ ká fi gbogbo àwọn tó ń gé lọ́rì tó ń gé lọ́rùn. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ kí n lè fi sórí wẹ́bsáìtì? Èmi mo ní wẹ́bsáìtì mi. So ẹni bá lọ sórí wẹ́bsáìtì wa nísìnyí. Ṣé níbi tí mo fi Fúlàní ẹni tó bá ní ọkàn ẹ má lọ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn o. Ṣé ní tí mo kọ Fúlàní attack yẹn oríṣiríṣi graphic image la máa kó síbẹ̀. Mo ti kó díẹ̀ sínú ẹ̀ at the moment. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra, all hail the Middle Belt. So if you come on our website now, www.koikimedia.com, you will go there. I'm not going to show too much of it. Eripe, very, very graphic gone. So I have to come out of it quickly. So Tebati will now go atrocity. So all these pictures, Taba Shenri, Ama uploaded. So any tó bá fẹ́ fún MPA, members of parliament, ó fẹ́ fún ní evidence, you just go there and just take whatever you need. Gbogbo atrocity tó ṣe nílé bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho, ṣẹ̀rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá lélẹ́yìí o. Ẹ̀rí bó ṣe tick. Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú wa. Gbogbo atrocity tó ṣe nílé bàbá wa. I'm sure you've all seen those images, but it's good to show you again. Àwọn ọmọ wa tó kó lọ ní ilé. So that's Lady K with Showore. That's Ayobami. That's Omiyale. That's Dele. That's Dudu. That's Taiwo. That's Ola. That's Tifubola. That's Emir. So lágbára Ọlọ́run ojú máa rí gbogbo wọn padà. Those are security for Chief Sunday Igboho. So every one of them will be back very soon, and we can't wait to have them back as well. That's Ola, my boy. At least that's why I said, the amount of people fi Sowore sílẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí Sowore ṣe lọ ń bá wa jà, tó ṣe ń bá wọn jà ní court, tó ń bá wọn fa wàhálà nínú court. Thank you very much, Mama wa Bukola Williams Abiodun, for putting Koiki Media website out. So it's just to tell us that the website, we're still working very hard on it. And if you come down here, you go on the news. Teba Losori News. ẹ rí pé gbogbo àwọn paper tí mo máa ń screenshot nígbà míì ẹlòmíì ní di paper kan bóyá ẹ fẹ́ ní kankan tẹ fẹ́ sáré wò nínú ẹ̀ ni tẹ bá ti lọ sórí ẹ̀ ẹ lè lọ mú paper yẹn níbẹ̀. You know, I do a lot of screenshot of newspaper. Irú eléyìí nísìn bí ẹ need ẹ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ competition ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan sí senator yín ní America ní Canada ẹ̀ ń wá evidence yẹn pòkè níbo la ti máa rí tẹ́ bá ti lọ sórí Koiki Media ẹ lè sáré ṣe kí ni ẹ rí àwọn paper yẹn náà níbẹ̀. So I've done that as well. Then àtúwá ti ń ṣe blog so you can be able to read more about what we are discussing as well, especially information. So now there was a bit of miscommunication ní máa pè é between Ìlànà pẹ̀lú àwọn media, but that has been rectified. Ẹ rí i pé Ìlànà kọ́kọ́ gbé press release kan jáde pé àwọn ọmọ nípa account kan táwọn media gbé jáde. Eventually that was sorted out. So tẹ́ bá lọ sórí Koiki Media kò ń ṣe account Koiki Media nìyẹn o, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́dọ̀ wáyé dáadáa o. Account fún àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi support àwọn tó gbé lọ sí Abuja. Ẹ rí i pé ó wà lórí website wa. Emergency bail contribution for 12 Yoruba agitator in Abuja is not my own account, but account our media ta fi sílẹ̀ òun nìyẹn. So tẹ́ bá wá síbẹ̀ ẹ rí i pé gbogbo àwọn media ti sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. So and also I think I was with them the other day as well, but yesterday I was so tired I couldn't get onto the meeting. But if you go on our website you will be able to see. Thank you very much, George Bam. Koiki Media, Mayegun political orders did work to educate them. Oh yeah, we need to continue. Oh, Mayegun is so good, man. I was watching. Okay, Mutin would dare to Shelano, but I have not finished watching it. With this by Babangida program. So when you come here, you will see the emergency bill contribution for Yoruba 12. For the 12 Yoruba agitator in Abuja. Adupelo Gugwenti eti contribute. Gugwenti she contribute. Edo. Because it's not yet over. What she need láti kúrò l'Abuja, ọmọ ní láti fly padà. We don't want them to go on the road for security reasons, so we want them to fly back when they eventually come out. Again, I'm sure the media will continue to update us what the situation is with them. So there was a kind of miscommunication between Ilano and the media, but that has been rectified. So I'm going to read that quickly. This is to inform all Yoruba sons and daughters that the initial disclaimer on the above subject matter was a result of communication gap, which has been addressed. The accounts were prepared to temporarily raise funds needed to move our people arrested at Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho's house out of the bondage of Nigerian government before the close of business on Monday, the 9th August 2021. Our legal advisor has promised to supervise the utilization of the fund for the purpose which it was created for. We hereby call on the Yoruba sons and daughters worldwide to support this drive. NB, the account is strictly for the bail of the 12 people arrested in the Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho's residence on July 1st, 2021. We shall keep you updated. Oduagbewa, signed Maxwell Adeleye, Communication Manager, Ilanomo Odua, worldwide. You can find out from them, ilanomodua@gmail.com. And that is the account details. You might want to take a screenshot of it now before I take it off the screen. So if you need the Naira account, you need to contact one of the media. They will give you the Naira account that you will be using. You can contact Evangelist Jide Ige, especially is the one that we need to contact if you need the Naira account. So that's the details there. You can do a screenshot and then we will move on with the program. Thank you very much, those of you that are watching. Right there again, like I said, this is what we are added to our website, and I will continue to add. Also, all the rallies that we've been doing, I've been uploading all the rallies, the images up there as well. Please listen to Koiki very well concerning the contribution for your bad agitator. Oh yes, very, very important. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n padà sẹ́yìn sílẹ̀ nǹkan sí. Ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa. Mò ń bẹ̀ yín ni, àti bẹ̀ gbogbo yín, èmi náà tún wá ń bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ jẹ́ ká support àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n wà ní ọwọ́ DSS tí a fi gbà jáde. Ẹ mọ̀ pé George ti ní kó máa lọ for now on bail. A dẹ̀ ní láti gbà wọ́n jáde. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà ni wọ́n release press statement after tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ti ṣe kan tí àwọn kan sọ pé àwọn ọmọ kankan nípa ẹ̀. But it has been resolved now. Please take a screenshot of this on your mobile phone and then we will continue with the program. I hope everybody has done so. Mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube. Mo rí yín bẹ́ẹ̀, màmá mi Grace. Mo ń wò yín lórí big screen mi látorí TV. Ibẹ̀ mo ti ń ka comment yín. I saw the fresh blood that were there with my own eyes. Mo rántí pé wà nílé lóòótọ́, not digital at all. With their gentle soul of Adogan and Afar rest in perfect peace. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà lọ́hùn, àfẹ́ kọ́ tètè jáde as quickly as possible. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá. I'm watching you on my big screen on the TV, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube. So take a screenshot and then I'm going to continue with the program. Àwa lọ sórí ti Délé Gíwá. I hope to bring the program to an end. My open phone line after ti Délé Gíwá, just like I always do, so that we can allow people to contribute as well. If you are trying to call me for whatever reason you have not get through, bear with me. You have to understand the nature of what I do. There's a lot of people that wants to reach out to me, but sometimes they do not get in touch for whatever reason. Also, Koiki, what about the Nigerian account for the donation? I'm sure you all understand. But Teba Pay Evangelist Jide Ige is the only one that will give you that account details, not even myself. So if you want the Nigerian account, you need to contact Evangelist Jide Ige. Teba ni number one, Teba reach out to me. My send number Evangelist Jide Ige. Please do not pay DSS support fund into Koiki Media. I'll repeat it again. Do not pay support fund for DSS into Koiki Media. Support the Koiki Media is different entirely. If you come here, all the rallies that we've done, we've started putting all the pictures out there. They will be useful at some point for somebody. You can go there and pick whatever you want from there. I will continue to update it on a daily basis as we have more pictures as well. We also demand the corpse of those that have been taken away. Yes, definitely. We're not going to give any room for that as well. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń jáde lójoojúmọ́ fún rally. Eléyìí tá a ṣe ní last week Saturday nìyẹn. Also, I think I have Yoruba Nation moment to move by. Okay, you can watch videos here as well. Okay, I want to video yìí tí bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ṣe. Dúdú ló wà lẹ́yìn wọn, tẹ́ bá rí dúdú òun nìyẹn. And Dudu is in the hands of the DSS as we speak right now. Ẹ ká wo video yìí. Let's see. This is an old video, please. Let us understand that it's not a new video. Omiyale nìyẹn, Eric Omiyale wà ní ọwọ́ DSS.
Why are you here, sir?
Eric Dele náà wà lẹ́yìn wọn. Like I said, this is an old video. Eric Marini Sani only the new video. It's an old video.
I need to appreciate the Nigerian army. The way we support our people in this state, especially in the DC area. So that's why I come to support the Nigerian army to appreciate.
Ẹ tó bá fẹ́ Jide's number, máa ní láti pè mí. I can't put it on the live screen here.
This especially the people in Irepodo. That's why I came here to come and support them, because I don't want all the kidnapper people to take over our land.
You don't want the kidnapper to take over our land.
Which support do you want the government to support? I want our government. I need to appreciate our government of our state, the Generation Masquerade, for their support that they give our state, for our vigilante people in Irepodo and Orelope, because it do a lot.
This is what the federal government does not want. Chief Sunday Igboho going to look for the Fulani that is killing us.
But we need more.
That is why the government is after his life.
For our people, you understand?
Safety.
All the government of Southwest, I need all their support. You understand? For our people, to make them be happy, to know that the government is behind of them. I understand what I'm saying. To empower our local security.
Empower our local security.
To make them be good.
So what do you want to say on this Amatekun that they say people should be going online and going to do some registration?
Mr. Bukola, no problem.
About the
Koiki Media website is koikimedia.com. www.koikimedia.com.
To support.
Chief was never working for the government here, so somebody said he was working for the government. No, he was going on his own to do what he wanted to do. So there was no time Chief was working for the government. So for that person, I was asking, this was when he was working with the government. He was never working with the government. Yes, when he goes out, you have to remember a lot of media will follow him. Yes, he does appreciate the governor of the state, but I'm sure the governor of the state was also upset that they came to attack it. Evangelist Jide account for Yoruba agitator contribution, thanks and bless. Okay, any like to get in touch, my mommy Grace, more message in your screen. And to buy the Naira account, Evangelist Jide Lema reach out to you. I will not my phone accounting, not even Koiki Media. But if you now I've now also done this to say no election in Nigeria come 2023. 552 days left. We must continue to educate and tell our people. You know, we are liberal, we are conservative, we are nonsense. Let me say this clear. If you renew that election, you are renewing Fulani for another 4 years. It's as simple as that. Tebatili renew election here, Emma renew another 4 years of Fulani atrocity. So every day you will see this on our website, Yoruba Nation Now, 552 days before the election. So also, if you now want to support Koiki Media, this is how you have to do it. You know, you can donate from different platforms by clicking on the donate button. It will take you to our PayPal. If you want the full, you also have the Yoruba anthem here. You can copy it, Yoruba Nation Anthem. This is Professor Banja Kitoye. It's an old video when they were registered under the United Nations.
Many years under the leadership of the nation.
We, the
Yoruba Nation, we also call ourselves the Odua Nation. When in 1914 the British amalgamated the Yoruba indigenous nation with other nations to form the country called Nigeria, the Yoruba Nation was the largest single nationality in the new country and already had more than 1,000 years of formal civilization building in Black
Chamber, 1,000 years civilization.
Yoruba started to live in towns and cities by the 9th century.
Historian.
By the time
on the
coast of West Africa in the 15th century, Yoruba land was already a copiously urbanized country. Indeed, one of the most urbanized countries in the world, with heavily populated cities and towns at short distances from one another. In the context of this urban civilization, we Yoruba evolved advanced economic, cultural, political, and religious systems.
So I'm going to leave that. You can watch all the full clip on our website, and there's so many things that we'll be updating as well. But you know, to have that website, we had this poll last year. I will give a review of that because apparently we are so for last year for 1 year. So to bá di ọ̀la or be Monday, I'll review it. You know, we did put that poll out there. Gbogbo kini náà la máa fún àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́. Tẹ́ bá rántí pé ìgbà yẹn à ń ṣe ní paper, à ń ṣe ní online and all that. There's still the Ninas one that is out there as well. But this one was just a poll. Tafisita nígbà yẹn, Ǹjẹ́ a fẹ́ Yorùbá Nation. All these I'll be putting out as well, you know, properly maybe on Monday, when I have the back end information to give us Imbotelode concept. This was when we started last year, when we were, you know, doing so many things simultaneously. The MixLR is still working. For those of you, allow to go along the MixLR as I speak right now. I know Felix is always there. We have about 3 people listening to us on our MixLR. MixLR is just another way of getting the message out. Again, couple of videos. The balance video, you know, ilé tí mo ṣe nígbà tí mo wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú màmá wa ní ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá Chief Sunday Igboho òyìnbó wa ìyàwó wa ní ìyàwó ọ̀rẹ́ wa tó wà ní ṣe Manchester kan ló wà. Let's just watch a little bit of it.
Kẹ́rẹ́ o, òmìnira ti dé. Kẹ́rẹ́ o, òmìnira ti dé. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire. Orúkọ mi ni Ìyáàfin Sisi Ìbùkúnolúwa Oníyà. I'm here to register my support to Oduduwa Nation with Professor Banji Akintoye, Iba Gani Adams, Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, and Pa Ayo Adebanjo. I salute the courage of the Yoruba freedom fighters, such as Koiki Media, Awikonko, Mayegun General, Mr. Adi Thomas of Heritage TV, Mama SOG, Dara Talk Show.
So these are, a few things on the site there. And I remember this interview I did with Professor Banja Pitoye as well. Let's watch a little bit of it. Okay, what happened? Okay, there's a video not there anymore. So this is part of what we'll be doing more on our website. And then again, you can reach out to us. And if you want to support us, this is my own support platform. Our Barclays Bank account, our Nigerian account, PayPal, and also to support. So now let's come back here and let's quickly watch this. And then after this, we'll open the phone line. 1 o'clock, I'm going to bring the program to an end. And then good afternoon. Somebody was saying that, okay, Koiki, Tebani Kamal of one election in 2023. That means we give access or room for other political party to win that election. The question you need to ask yourself is, if you renew the contract of the Fulani Caliphate for another 4 years, is your life going to be better? So that is why we need to educate our people. We need to tell them the reason why we want to stand on our own. We're expecting Ninas to come out and tell us what was going to happen after 120 days. But we as Yoruba, and need Lati Beresisi Masofa, the reason why it's not working. Erikpe mo video consider, I think it's gone into circulation as well. And women in advocacy, they are working to bring out more of our market women, try to rally them around. So let's just see a little bit of this and then we open the phone line, just for half an hour or less than that.
In today's episode, we'll be reviewing two important books written by two fascinating Nigerian authors. One is a retired major who tells his version of a high-profile murder, and the other is a young lawyer who is on a mission to educate and empower Nigerians on matters of the law. Leading journalist. In 1986, one of Nigeria's leading journalists, Delegiwa, was killed with a letter bomb. The murder case still remains unresolved. Major Debo Basharon, retired, who was one of the core members of the administration of the day, has come out with a book revealing all that he knows about the murder. The book is titled Honor for Sale. The retired major joined us to discuss and review this book. Major, this is a very controversial book, isn't it?
Well, people say my middle name now is controversy. So I don't know whether you're right or not.
I mean, I picked it up and I couldn't stop reading it. Perhaps because I was very aware of the Delegiwa situation back then. And after Delegiwa's death, I mean, the case went on and on for many years, and it's still not a very closed case now, is it?
It won't be closed until the Nigerians really rise up to demand from General Ibrahim Babangida and Colonel Akilu and the present-day Minister of Defense what actually happened. And it's an irony that those are still the people calling the shots in Nigeria today.
So some will argue that, I mean, there were court cases on the Delegiwa's murder, and none of this, no character was found culpable of Delegiwa's murder. So there might be a lot of questions raised about the authenticity and the credibility of what you have in this book.
Well, you could remember.
How do you respond to that?
The way I would respond is that you could remember. You're talking of military justice then. The courts, quote unquote,
we, thank you very much,
the accuser, the prosecutor, and the judge. So all the courts then were under our jackboots They couldn't do otherwise. At the point of dawn, you have to do what we are told. So those courts that might have passed verdicts, injunctions or whatever, in favor of those who were accused of being behind the killing of Delegiwa, they were exonerated then because of who they were. So what I'm saying basically is that we have not actually digged into how he was killed. And that's what I revealed in this book.
There's a lot of that. I'm going to come back to Delegiwa's story. But beyond Delegiwa's case, one thing I noticed in this book was you also shed a lot of light into what happened to the Nigerian army during that era, and even prior to that era, and post that era. And it was a bit disheartening. The Nigerian army is a very important institution, and to find out that it almost went, it almost fell apart, so to speak, because of intrigues and corruption and all sorts of things like that. So, was it intentional to actually show the picture of what the army looked like back then?
Well, it's part of what has brought this country to this sorry state that we are in now. Because the Nigerian army was being perceived as the Messiah was come to rescue everybody. But unknown to the public, that's not the truth. What the underpinning, the undercurrents that were going on then is something the public wouldn't like to see. And that's what I highlighted in the book. And since this book has been published, I think November last year, none of them has come out to discredit it because they don't. I've challenged them, let them come, let us, all of us come to the public. We're in a civil democracy now, whatever we call it. So the fear is reduced now for anybody doing anything. If anybody has anything contrary to what is contained in that book, let that person come and we'll come before the public and table our facts.
Why did you choose to expose the intricacies of the military? Is it because you had to prematurely?
I will leave that because I want to get the line open because we need to get this program out by 1 p.m. But you can watch more of that on the YouTube. The question, Timuan Bibu, ex-military, ex-major, Timo Mapwe, some of them, one programs will go up, but what they mean, one what they me. Gbogbo yín náà lẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́ lóòótọ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́tẹ́ ti retire ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀ ń gba gbogbo entitlement yín tó jẹ́ kó máa fún yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti ṣiṣẹ́ ológun nínú Nàìjíríà yẹn tẹ́ ti retire tí ẹ ti retire sílé nísìn àmọ́ Nàìjíríà ò tẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín mọ́ gbogbo yín lẹ ti sacrifice fún Nàìjíríà and somebody like Babangida àti gbọ́ video tí mo play I played that whole video yesterday of Babangida the evil genius kakorojú ẹ nínú bí àṣà Mayegun just to put it on record. Let me just show him on this broadcast because these are images that people will remember. I will play everything we've done that yesterday.
I used to hear them talking. They were always wishing me well. They were confident that I will one day grow up to be somebody within the community. And let me back up just a little, and then we'll talk about why Nigeria is still struggling with, gelling together as one nation, where nobody's thinking, I'm Hausa, I'm Fulani, I'm Igbo, I'm Yoruba, Let's talk about your role in the military, and then, of course, the role of the military in governance over the years until 1999. Mm-hmm. A lot of people argue that the incursion of the military into, governance set Nigeria back decades, if not centuries. What's your thought on that? Do you think the military coming in to power was a great setback for Nigeria? Well, I saw the military's intervention as part of developing process in a developing country like Nigeria. I can take you back to, say, the whole continent of Africa
sometimes in 1952, military started intervening in governance in Africa. 52 was Egypt. And then from Egypt, this started going through to other countries. And it was a war then to stage a coup in a lot of these countries. And we couldn't be an exception. We had officers who were trained, officers who were highly educated, and following the events that were happening in other countries. So it's not unusual to develop people who have this sort of kind thinking about that's right. And I think we came in at the time that these things are happening throughout the world.
Where they were acceptable.
Yeah.
Let me go to that question that I need to ask you. Fundamentally, Nigeria is still struggling to be a nation. What do you think is wrong at the base that the Fulani man doesn't seem to have a sense of belonging, the Igbo man doesn't, the Yoruba doesn't, everybody's thinking about their own part of the country. What do you think is fundamentally responsible for that?
On the contrary, I think, again, if you look back, if you take a place like Baga, up in the northeast, the Igbo man, the Yoruba man travels up to Baga for trading. He lived very comfortable, he lived very well with the people around there. They do their normal trading and so on. Even politically, in the 50s, you had a Hausa man who was a mayor. If you go to Lagos, the same thing, you have Yorubas, Igbos, who are holding political appointments at local levels and live very well with the people. I think we, becoming elites, we did not succeed in imbibing that culture for the country. So we rather live with the culture that the European handed over to us. Distinct northern Nigeria, eastern Nigeria, western Nigeria, and so on, until such time when we had middle belt, what the name of this, in 1963, Midwest.
Yes, the Midwest region.
So, but we did not mold ourselves as nation. So I feel very strongly that was what happened.
I will leave you with that. You can watch more of that. We've already done a rundown broadcast on that. So let's now just allow a couple of calls into the broadcast and then we wind it out. I do appreciate every one of you on YouTube, like I said, on all our platforms that are watching us this afternoon. The 7th of August 2021 is coming up to 12:31. The number to call into the program plus 4475 9405097 is the number also scrolling on the top of the screen, and then we will just allow few calls into the broadcast. So I found one meta and then just before we start saying a very good afternoon, let us see we went to Bawan in London. You can also make your way down to central London to support those that are protesting on a daily basis right there as well. Yorubas will not back down on this movement. We will continue to enlighten and bring those atrocity of the government, to the members of the public, not just Nigerians, but also those that are not Nigerian as well. I was reading Ingigi, that old politician, talking about the, he was literally talking about Nigerians. It was being asked a question around healthcare. I'm going to bring that up in just about a few minutes. But let us remember that these are individuals. Healthcare in Nigeria is fairly okay. Also, healthcare is fairly okay. But we have that dead man in London, seeking medical treatment, while resident doctors are still on strike. And the question is point of correction. Yeah, Fulani were never part of Nigeria. Everybody knows. I've asked that question. Was Fulani part of Nigeria at the beginning? But we do know that Fulanis are not part of Nigeria. While your president is still seeking medical treatment in London, Ngige is telling Nigerians that the healthcare system is working. This is what he has to say. Healthcare is in Nigeria is fairly okay. So Tobawa fairly okay. The number has already been pinned. Plus 4475 9405097. Not everybody will definitely get through, but whoever gets through would have their own say on the broadcast as well. President Muhammadu Buhari, by the time he returned back to Nigeria, would have spent about 200 days outside Nigeria for healthcare reasons since 2016. That means every 10 days he is not in the country. Every 10 days is spending 1 day in London. So that is what President Muhammadu Buhari, but the Minister for Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, is saying medical treatment in Nigeria is fairly okay. Let's take the first caller and then we can continue with the program. Hello, caller.
Hello. I'm so glad I got through today. You know, it's been a struggle.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you. We actually see your effort, your contribution towards this fight movement. And I know that your struggle and every of our struggle will never be in vain.
Amen.
Yoruba nation, no going back. Yoruba nation must stay.
Definitely.
Now, my contribution is this. Two things. I spoke to my cousin this evening. You know, and we're just trying to discuss about this the Yoruba, agitation. It now confirmed to me that 50% of Yorubas are not still convinced about our plight and our agitation. So I think we have a lot of work to do in that regard. Now, once we have done that work to convince a lot of Yorubas to believe in this struggle, then we will be able to now move into the next phase whereby there need to come a time where we will lock down the whole Southwest so that the governors and the Obas will know of the truth that the Yorubas are fully ready now. Because they know that we are not yet ready in terms of the numbers now. So that is why I think they also model with what we are doing and they don't tend to participate.
Okay.
Or sometimes they are also against us. So I think,
and that's a huge number. If you're talking about 50%, that's quite a big number, and we need to bring that number up in terms of those that have to know more about what we are discussing, which is quite very reasonable.
Absolutely, because what gave me that sort of analogy and that conviction is even during when Ipob, our leader, when he was attacked, I would have expected that the following day you should have seen a massive movement of people looking down the southwest, at least even in that Ibadan alone. But that didn't happen. I know people were afraid, but if the numbers are there, people will be out on the street. So we need that number.
Okay.
Then two, these are the House of Reps, the governors are not representing us.
Oh, definitely.
So they need to come
they are not with us.
We need to shut those guys down. Because if once those guys are still there, representing us as House of Reps or state house of assembly, or those governors are still there and they are not with us, our effort will just continue to struggle for a long time. So we need to come out with this movement whereby we are not speaking for ourselves.
Okay.
We don't have governors anymore. We don't have House of Reps anymore.
Okay. Very good point raised there. Thank you very much. And I'm sure a lot of our not agree with. We need more people to know more about what we are saying, more people to get involved as well. The number is still open, plus 4475 9405097 at about 1 p.m. 1300 hours. I'll be bringing the show to an end. Let me say, a lot of people are asking, what is the condition, what is the situation with all our agitators in Abuja. They've been granted bail. The bail process is currently ongoing as I speak to you. We hope we can get them out as quickly as possible so that they can get back, to their location where they have been before, prior to that, kidnap as well. Also, if you're following the situation, in the country, you will know that the country is not smiling. Sherry, at some point, the hunger will kick in. And the reason why I say that is, let me quickly see if I can show us one video I watched of the Lebanon crisis that is currently ongoing as we speak right now. If you don't follow Lebanon, you will know, understand, that there is quite a lot of atrocity, just like Nigeria as well, that is taking place in Lebanon. A lot of Nigerians will feel the pinch at some point, and by the time they start feeling the pinch, they will start asking the question: is it the right thing, or is it the whatever you might want to say? So I'm gonna pull up a video now. Let's hope I can get that video up, and that way we can see the comparison. And Toban follow, like I said, Lebanon is undergoing financial and economic collapse, and that is what's going to happen to Nigeria very soon as well. We have another caller here, plus 337. Hello, okay, that is not coming through yet. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, ma. Rama. Mute ti background yẹn pátápátá kalẹ̀ bá láǹfààní àti gbọ́ yín.
Mo ní ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun tẹ̀ ń ṣe.
Báwa ni ẹ mà.
Ṣùgbọ́n òkú àwọn méjì tí wọ́n gbé lọ s'Àbújá yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe lórí àwọn yẹn? A ti dúpẹ́ ti àwọn èèyàn wa, alihamdulilayi. But òkú àwọn méjì yẹn, ṣé wọn fẹ́ release ẹ̀ ni àbí kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ má bínú.
Wọ́n máa ní láti release ẹ̀ náà ni, so the legal representative will have to fight that just like bó ṣe fight fáwọn tí wọ́n gbà jáde yẹn, so wọ́n máa láti fight àwọn yẹn náà láti lè gbà wọ́n jáde.
Ọlọ́run á ràn wá ṣe, Olúwa á gbé gbogbo wa o. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun torí pé bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àfi taratara náà ṣe ní apá ọ̀dọ̀ wa bíbá yìí, ṣùgbọ́n still a nígbàgbọ́ nínú yín. Ẹ̀yin máa ń wo program ẹ̀yin àti Máyégún méjì tí mo ní confiance nínú ẹ̀yin méjèèjì láti máa gbọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀gì yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, Ọlọ́run ò ní kún yín ní agbára, Ọlọ́run á fún okun sí agbára yín. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun náà, gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe ní London, gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń rí. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà, Oòduà á gbè wá o. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé ká má rí ọ̀nà lọ, Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè á bá wa fi wọ́n ṣètùtù ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Mama wa. Thank you very much.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ kú iṣẹ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. A kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin màmá wa àtẹ̀yin bàbá wa tí ẹ ń fi ẹ̀mí bá wa lọ. Lóòótọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó wà nílé a máa níwọ̀ tí ìmọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. I want to put that video, but for whatever reason, mo lè fẹ́ kó lọ crash tí mo ṣe before I end the program. So it seems there is a problem with the software or the Chrome rather, not the software. So I don't want to disturb that as well. Maybe some other time. But what I can say is, we are already at the point of no retreat, no surrender. Not everybody knows that. Nobody is ready to back down. But the politicians are not also ready to back down and relent from their act of corruption to keep Nigeria together. And we're not just talking about our politicians tó wà ní ilẹ̀ Káàárọ̀ Oòjíire nìkan. And so our politicians tó wà nílẹ̀ Haúsá, àtàwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ Igbo, àtàwọn tó wà ní Middle Belt. Gbogbo wọn náà ni wọ́n sì ń jẹ mùlá nínú Nàìjíríà. So adẹ̀ láwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wá pọ̀ náà lábẹ́ wọn. Wọ́n like system bí Nàìjíríà ṣe ń work. Look, when we talk about Nigeria, let me show you this again. And let me pull my camera up as well. Global terrorism index is not something you joke with. No matter how you might want to keep that country together, your country has been bracket. What is bracket Nigeria as a country under a terrorist country? Hello, caller. Hello. Okay. All right. No going back. Thank you very much. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní UAE ní Dubai, mo kí yín bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí YouTube. Ṣé bàbá wa ni àbí màmá wa Ayọ̀rìndé? I'm looking at the screen on the long for I can see you there, Bashiru Mustapha, a very hardworking. Tẹ́ bá rò pé àwa tí à ń gbójú jáde nìkan là ń ṣiṣẹ́, àìmọye àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ pé irú Bashiru Mustapha, he goes round and he reads the comment and he makes sure that he either tackle the person or explain to them why they put that comment. Yes, look, àwọn èèyàn ní fáwọn kan láyè àwọn kan láti wà against it, so àwọn yẹn lè fún láyè. I've seen people do program and say bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ̀ fẹ́ fáwọn kan láyè. Look, nígbà tí UK fẹ́ jáde kúrò nínú EU, people were against and for, but at the end of the day, after they went to the referendum and voted, 16 million British voted out of the contraction they call EU. Ǹjẹ́ mo reason? Because wọ́n fẹ́ control border wọn, wọ́n fẹ́ control resources wọn, and that is why we are saying as well that we will do whatever we have to do to continue to educate, to enlighten our people in whatever shape or form from all different angles. Bólúkálukú dẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe, ó máa yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Bí Koiki ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀, ó yàtọ̀ sí ti gbogbo platform o. Lóòótọ́, gbogbo àjọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ni. But Koiki is working from his own perspective of how I say it. And that is what we have done since last year, and nothing is going to back down. There will be so many things that we will continue to do. And like I always say, it is no retreat, no surrender. Yes, we have a call coming through. Let's go straight to the caller. Hello, caller. No going back. Hello, go along. No, don't touch it. Ben. Thank you very much. Torí àsìkò ni torí ibi ṣe sọ aago kan la fẹ́ gbé ètò yẹn wá sílẹ̀ àgbà ìpè bí abí méjì sí okay mo ń rí colleague mi Kẹ́hìndé let me see if I can okay náà ló ń pè a máa ń fún àwọn tó jẹ́ media wa ní àyè láti sọ̀rọ̀. Hello, ó yẹ gbóhùn sókè. No going back.
Yorùbá nation Odùduwà Republic. Nǹkan tí èmi rí ni pé àwọn míì bí àwa ṣe ń rí kọ́ làwọn ṣe ń rí. Àwọn míì ṣì ń sùn. So every day tí mi bá jáde in the bus, I try to do awareness. I try to talk to people in my office, for them to realize, for them to ká kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà yìí. Wọ́n rí important pé ká dájú kí Yorùbá nation dájú. Àwọn kan sọ pé ọ Nàìjíríà làwọn bàbá sọ fún ọ pé wọ́n ṣe Nàìjíríà o your forefathers they are not Nigerian. Yorùbá dá wà ní. Yorùbá kingdom dá wà ní. Pé àwọn èèyàn ló kọ́ ìlú dé wọ́n wá gbé wa papọ̀ pé àwọn àtàwùsọ àwa papọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn àtàwọn Ìgbò àwa papọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ àwa lọ́tọ̀ ni. You understand? So awareness underground awareness I need like my case. Understand? Inside the board, inside maybe the office, where you are in the market. You understand? So I put it like this because I want to me man to Nigeria.
Ben, kò yé wọn náà ni. It doesn't work like that.
Only my grandfather, not my great-great-grandfather. My grandfather is not in Nigeria.
Ben.
You understand? My grandfather. They could not start that. Could not be the question.
Ben. Oh, amalgamation.
And the amalgamation, I don't mind what together. You know, amalgamation, document here, it's written. It's about 100 years. We have the right. All tribes have the right to disengage from Nigeria. You understand? And they because they are 100 years. So I need right. That's cool in Nigeria. And we will give it kind of faith in Bewa. We want to for our kind of faith in Bewa. And our leaders were putting them up. Understand it? Kini iko ye ko kosi dara rara. O ye ko wa tira to okay, I don't Nigeria is not moving forward. There's a lot of issues. And just everybody pray. Everybody
kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Thank you very much, Mr. Kende. Eshigoni, so that's okay. I'm sorry. Adele lere lágbára Ọlọ́run. Eshigoni. Nígbà tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò àsìkò tí ń lọ okay, Mr. Femi PhD, màá pè yín padà ní minute. Nígbà tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò ní àárọ̀ yìí, mo sọ fún yín pé lára àwọn èèyàn wa kan kú tí ó jẹ́ great supporter, tí bá ní great supporter tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa so many times tí mo mọ ipa tó kó especially fún àwọn boys wọn tó wà ní Rẹ́mọ ní Ṣàgámù ní Ògùn State àárọ̀ ìkí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yẹn mo fẹ́ lè ní mo ní ṣe mọ́ ó bà mí nú jẹ́ bó ṣe sọ Ọlọ́run ló ní àsìkò Ọlọ́run kó bá wa tẹ́ wọn sí afẹ́fẹ́ ire orí comment ni mo ti rí pé èèyàn kan sọ pé Ṣòwòrẹ ti sọ details ẹni yẹn jáde since it's already in the public domain ẹni pé Ṣòwòrẹ náà ṣe posted 25 minutes ago. That is why I have to now come and show us who this person or ẹni tó jẹ́ ẹni tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. According to Omoyele Ṣòwòrẹ here, this morning I received with great shock sad news of the demise of Adenuga Shoyibo. He is unarguable, one of the coolest, the solid friends anyone could have. He will go to the great length to reach out to his friends and extend his ever-kind demand. When I was released in 2019 from illegal DSS detention, he visited me in Abuja on his way back to Chicago and has since kept in touch. He told me he was home for his mother's burial and would come back to Abuja so that we could catch up the way things are going on in Nigeria. Today, I heard he died of an undisclosed ailment in Lagos Hospital while waiting to bury his mom next week. I am very sad. Rest in power, Comrade Adenuga. And that is the individual kí Ọlọ́run kó bá wa tẹ́ wọn sí afẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. Just as I was coming on air, I was also told the same thing that he died. Kọ́lọ́run kó tẹ́ wọn sí afẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. Àti gbogbo àwọn òkú wa tí wọ́n ti kú àti tó ń kú lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ àti tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kọ́lọ́n kó tẹ́ wọn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. What a very sad one, and we can only pray for the family. So I'm going to return 3 calls, Timothy, and then I'll just give them a room of few minutes or so, because 1 o'clock la fi gbé tòun wá sílẹ̀. Mo ń pè yín o, Mr. Femi, tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ program yẹn. Ẹ bá wa dá sí ní kíákíá ìjọ.
Okay, very quick. So I've been enjoying, this particular program, and I just want to add my own, 2 cents on the Fulani issue, because this is what I actually study in my PhD.
Mo rántí pa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
So, okay, yes. So the thing is, the Fulani people, they are actually not indigenous to what we know as Nigeria now. They migrated from, places like Mali, predominantly Mali, but they were not indigenous to what we know as northern Nigeria now. It's the Abe people, the real Abe or Hausa people that are really indigenous to that region. And as soon as the Fulani started to migrate to that region, they brought their own version of street Islam. And they caused so many conflicts, the jihad of 1804 to 1808, which could cause a lot of violence, and it's always been a troubling state of affairs in that region as a result of Fulani people coming into that region. But I just wanted to just make some clarifications on that. When Nigeria was amalgamated, the Fulani were already in northern Nigeria, but they were the minority. But for some reason, the British always loved them. The British, they were fascinated by them. They thought they were
good. They thought they were good friends.
They thought they were good
allied.
Yes, they thought they were good allies. The British saw, their leadership skills, because for whatever we want to say about the Fulani, we have to give it to them that they are calculated, they are very, very smart leaders. They are very smart leaders, and they are very cunning. They are very cunning. This is one of the problems, we've had in Nigeria, for so many, years and decades. They have leadership skills which the British loved. The British were obsessed. Like Lugard, you should have seen. I've read so many accounts of Lugard, praising these Fulani people. Lugard had an unusual adoration of Fulani people, and for the show as well. The lady Lugard, who actually coined the name Nigeria. She's from Woolwich. I know you're from London, so you know where Woolwich is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So there was always this fascination with Fulani people, and that favoritism, is what we are met with today in Nigeria. Because when the British left, they handed over power to the Fulani people. The Fulani people were the favorite. They were the favorites.
And that's what I was posting. So I need to bring you on a full program since I'm back in London now, with so that you can educate us a little bit more. Because so somebody like you studying a PhD around that area, it would be nice to get your views. So I think I'll speak to you after the show, and then we can bring you maybe for 1 hour. Just give us the kind of education that we need to know, because some of us might not even have a better understanding from what we have been saying since last year. And somebody like you that have done more research will be able to give us those opportunities as well. So I look forward to that as well.
Yes, fantastic. And I can share this document, because we have to show evidence.
Oh yes, when you send those documents, we can do what we can. Maybe we do it on a Zoom. That way, I will bring you in on a Zoom. You have your slide ready, and then we just go live together, and then you will do the presentation from the house. Maybe we'll do that. We work it out together. You tell me a good day that is good for you, whether it's a weekend or during the week, whatever day. I'm sure that whatever day we want to do it, people will watch it, and they'll continue to watch it from other platforms as well.
Yes,
thank you very much, Mr. Femi. Nice to speak to you. I remember I was speaking to you on my way to the studio on the train. I won't forget that. Yeah, all right there. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń ṣe PhD, a kí gbogbo àwọn tó ti kú àtàwọn tó wà láyé. Ẹ rí pé screen tí mò ń show wa nísìnyí, just like I said, this was German opposition. The building up of Nigeria as a British state had to be carried on in the face of further difficulties raised by the French travelers with a political mission, and also in the face of German opposition from 1884 to 1890. These are the things that a lot of Tebari picture. This was Berlin, European officials taking claims to Africa Conference of Berlin in 1884. Since White teaches so many programs around this, and I'm sure Mr. Femi will educate us by the time we have him one of these days. Koda Ibito saying, Eleisi multi-located, Magbein Losibe, Lightway, Aloshe program. If you don't support us, there's a lot of things that people need to see these things. Sharia Internet, I love one Nigeria. I want to talk Nigeria and Joko time way. I want to kudo talk, but in talk me sile. Somebody like this, George Goldie. Any Latin more. Ikoda ibito gbe mo ti ṣe research débẹ̀. But báwo mo ṣe máa débẹ̀? Tá bá lówó lọ́wọ́, tá máa fi lọ síbẹ̀. Ká lọ show yín kẹ́ lè rí. Ibi tó sin sí ní London nìyẹn mo lè débẹ̀ yẹn. But báwo mo ṣe máa débẹ̀ náà? Tá bá ní owó lọ́wọ́. Mo ṣá ní wọ train tí mo ní sanwó. So these are the reasons why you need to support Koiki Media so that we can be able to show you all those things. George Goldie, according to the National African Company, he conceived the idea. Ele gangan ló kọ́kọ́ gbé idea yẹn wá. Lugard kọ́ wá parí ẹ̀ ní. Ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ gbé idea yẹn wá lélẹ̀. He conceived the idea of adding to the British Empire the then little known region of the lower and the middle Niger. And for over 20 years, his efforts were devoted to the realization of the conception. The method by which he determined to work was the revival of government by chartered companies within the empire, a method supposed to be buried with the British East Indian Company. The first step was to combine all the British commercial interests in Niger, and this he accomplished in 1879 when the United African Company was formed. You want to say, I'm in Nigeria. It's exactly 1 o'clock, and you know what that means. What did George Goldie do? 20th of May 1925, London British Colonial Administrator organized of a chartered company in 1886 that established the British rule on Niger River, who was chiefly responsible for the development of the northern Nigeria into an orderly and prosperous British protectorate, and later a major region of independent in Nigeria. So these are the things. I put out the question. I'm putting out here again. Who sold Nigeria to the British? And again, this is where I'll be bringing it down this evening. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki. If you have done so, you can also continue to bring that show to all your platforms across the globe. I'll be ending it here. The sunny weather is back on Instagram. I can see you there. Even as much as you cannot see the screen, I hope I could do much better to allow those on Instagram to see the behind the scene as well. But we're working on that. I think the software can take that, but I need to work it out back. I used to use it before we traveled to Nigeria for so long. Now that we're back, we will be coming back with our program as usual, and we will continue to bring you all the news and activities around the Yoruba agitation. But if you are finding more information you're looking for, maybe you can check it out on my Facebook page, Koiki Media, or you can go on other pages and you can find that out as well. On all the two Instagram, the YouTube. Why are we so worried about Tinubu from a man-to-man level? Fulani are betrayer and no northerners should be allowed back in presidency in 2023, according to TK. Ibiyinka Ige. Yoruba will be free. Let each person convince one person every day. Yoruba nation is emerging. Yes. Emma Okwemu was screen. Ori TV minimum thing wo yen mo se wani Koiki gbogbo lo ma ranju e fi mi sile boju temi se wa niyen. Anyway, I got to go now. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. My name is Ola Yomi Koiki. And on that note, Ishokan Obulama Fedele Leri Lashe Dumare. Bye for now.